Hello fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today it is how to draft your own cup. You want to make a transparent corset, and the cup you have available is not giving you that deepness, especially for a big size bust. This is the easiest way you can draft your own cup. Okay, you can equally reshape it to any design you want. It's your choice. All right, so make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now these are the measurements needed. For that, you need your upper bust point, and under bust, and nipple to nipple. Now, I did not write anything on the upper bust because that is decidable, especially when you're redesigning. This is the calculation we'll be working with. All right, this will get what to use on the brown on our pattern. Okay, now the first thing you need to do, I will be using pencil for this. All right, measure 12 by 12 or 13 by 13. It depends, either of them, but between 10 to 13 is okay. So you draw this line I'm drawing now. Half inches is just that half inches is for space. Then you indicate your bust point. That is the first thing. You see how I place my tape ahead? Indicate your bust point and look for your under bust. The distance from here to here is your under bust. Now you can go for 3 or 3.5. All right, then you draw the line. Understand me? The first thing you indicate is your bust point, your under bust. The distance from your bust point to the chest is determinable by how you want your bust cup to cover. Okay, so after label all the part, I need to use big marker for this, but I'm using pen for this because it's not for marker. Right now, you start marking out your nipple to nipple. What is my nipple to nipple? I'm going for 8. Is 8 divided by 2 gives me 4. So what I mark now is 4. It is very important. Okay, so let's come closer. Here, all right, here you mark 1 inches here, 1 inches here, 1 inches here, and 1 inches here. What is this for? This in particularly is for your curve not to go get to the bust point. Then this part, you see what I marked? 1.5, 1.2, 1.25. That is what I marked here. Then you, instead of, you don't place it this way. It should not be too curvy. The same thing, you fold. You see how I'm placing it? You connect it. I'm trying to be fast, so the video. Then right here you go for 3/4. That is 0.75. 0.75. That is 3/4. You connect with rule. Now watch me. The only part I connected with my French curve is the down part. Every other part, it is straight rule. If you try with French curve, you will not get a good result, so don't try it. So the upper part I did here, I did 1/4. Sorry, half inches, and down here too you go for half inches. Okay, you can use your French curve this way, connect it, which is what I'm going for, is option anyway. Then you come this way. Distance from here to here gives us 4 plus 1, 5. That is what I marked here. All right, the same thing, 5. The same thing is what I'm going for. Now it must not be 5. Yours can increase or reduce depending on the size of the person's bra bust you're working with. My intakes are reducible. Here too, the same 3/4, which is 0.75. All right, 3/4, 3/4. You use your rule, connect it to that 1 inches. Now, where I marked 3/4, you can mark half. Where I mark 1.25, you can mark 1. It depends on the size. Then you come up, you can see up here, slant it this way. Once you slant it, you connect it straight down. Now this is it. All right, the next thing we will be doing is use our French curve to curve it. You're seeing that? Put your French curve this way. This particular place is the only place you need to place your French curve. It should not be, don't use much, don't go towards the down part. It should not be too curvy. Okay, this way is very much okay. All right, now this, what I'm doing now, is very important, or you need it if you're working with a plus size. someone that is busty. Not just that, or maybe where you're trying to design a cup, all this cup that has design. Some you see one side is covering, the other side is not. You can get such cup in the market. You design it yourself. So these are the places. All these places I'm marking right now will be cut off. Okay, and here too will be cut off. Here too will be cut off. So these are the areas that will be cut off. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the cutting. Okay, remember I said the cup, the need for this particular cup is deepness. You want the person's bust to be inside the cup, not those ones popping out that, as if it's choking. You want the person wearing a corset that the bust is inside the cup. Do this. This gives you what you need. All right. Now, with this particular pattern, you can design your cup to be any design. There are so many designs in the market. It is not sold in the market. You make it yourself. All right. So with this, you can easily design anything. You can decide, oh, I want my cup to be this way, any way you want it. With this, you are free to do whatever you desire. All right. So you can see I'm going for the side that needs to be cut out first, okay, before any other thing. Guys, remember, if you have any question, drop it on the comment section, and please drop a comment on the comment section. I would love YouTube to send this video out to more people, okay? So this is it. This. And we have to cut this one too. Let me just stop here and finish it with this. Good. Once you have gotten, the next thing is you can either label, your corset before start cutting, or after cutting, you place them back the way it should be, and label them properly. Like this one is 1, 2. All right, I equally like to use arrow, to indicate where it is facing. I equally like to use arrow, but if you don't want, it's matter of choice, but I just like doing it, so that when I look at it, I know this is here, this is here. So this is it. All right, now the next thing for me to do is take my tape to, gum them together so you see how deep. The importance of you doing this particular pattern of cup is to get a deep. Now, I just gummed 1 and 2, 1 and 3 and 4. I'm yet to gum 1 and 2, okay? I will be using tape, to gum them. Now, when I'm making this kind of corset, I like going for my cup first. Cut the cup, sew it out first before using it to cut your corset. All right, I like it that way than using paper. All right, just like this brown paper. Instead of me to use this brown paper right now, I'll use the brown paper and go and make the cup first. After making it, I like to place it so that when I'm placing it, I'm placing the accurate result. Because when this particular brown paper, I've not sewn it, okay, there's still excess on it. So it's better to go and cut and finish it before any other thing. So I just need to gum the 2 parts. I just make them into 2 parts, from 4 parts to 2 parts now. So I'll just place them this way. It is not easy to actually hold this down with tape. Okay, so I prefer just sewing my cup, making it ready to my satisfaction. Then I will now put it on the net, to curve it out. All right, before any other thing. So I'm trying to tape it together. Not just taping it, it needs to be curved. It has to be curved. If it is not curvy when you're placing it on the sellotape, all right, then you're not getting it. Okay, like I said earlier, please, if you can finish the sewing of this cup before any other thing, before cutting out your transparent net, before this pattern you need for your transparent net. It makes it more, it gives it more perfection. Have the cup first, okay? So remember, you can always redesign it to your taste whenever you feel like. It is your choice. So this is it. You place it this way. I'm trying to make sure I get a curve. Importance of this particular pattern is for deepness. Where that person will be wearing a corset, it will be fitting, like it will give. You can see how deep it is in my hand. It is so deep. You can see what I'm bringing out. It is not flat. This is for deep curve. You want your cup to be deep, to fit the person's bust perfectly well. This is it. Now, I can decide, okay, I want to remove some things, just like, let's say I want to place it on this pattern. All right. I can decide to say, okay, I want to take half inches on both sides here. All right. I want to take half inches here. The way it is now, I can design any kind of cup that I wish to do right now, the way it is. All right, but if you're working with already made cup, you see in the market, there are things you can do with it. But with this, you can design and redesign and still, be in the game. Okay, but for me, I'm feeling one side, so I need to take out this part. All right, so this is perfect for me. It is deep enough. So what I just need, you can see how deep it is. It is very deep. Okay, you can see the depth of it. So with this, the bust fits in. You will not be wearing corset and the whole bust is outside. All right, so it fits in. You can place it this way, just the normal way you place. And usually when you're using pattern paper to place, I do not advise you use pattern paper, because don't do it this way so you don't make mistake. Make sure you're done with the cup. Use the pattern paper, cut it on the cup, finish sewing the cup. All right, then you place it on your part, because pattern paper usually they breathe. Okay, you can go and cut your corset. The cup will be loud, bigger or thereabout. So the best thing you do for yourself is use that drafting and get the cup ready. Sew it. There are different padding that you can use for your cup. There are so many of them. So get your cup ready before doing this. It makes it more easy and to avoid mistakes. You can see I'm holding it down with sellotape. For me to use this for my own transparent corset, I have to be very careful, like very, very careful. And when cutting it, I'll have to consider so many things in order not to have excess wide space for the bust. Okay, so it is better you sew it on the cup mat. Use the material, the padding you want to use for the cup, the sewable paddings. Just draft the cup, sew it first, finish it first before placing it this way. So if you have any question, guys, do not forget to drop it on the comment section. All right, and if you have not joined my online class, join my online Telegram group. Okay, this is it. Feel free to drop any question on the comment section. And my online group, my Telegram group is active. By January, I will be, carry on classes, all right, on that particular Telegram group. So be part of it. On this description section of this video, you see my Telegram group, or you go to my page, you see my Telegram group there. Thank you.